Tommy NC 2010, and I'm just gonna say, who am I for Halloween? You have to guess, who am I for Halloween? What character am I gonna be for Halloween? And I'll just give you a hint. Who am I from Jurassic Park? I had a humongous role in what happened to Jurassic Park. So, can anybody guess? I'll be shaving this off. I'll be babyface, but who am I from Jurassic Park? Come on. Who am I? What character am I from Jurassic Park? Only have one viewer. Hello there, one viewer. I hope you're doing well. So, who am I from Jurassic Park? What is my Halloween costume for 2025? Can anybody guess? Who am I from Jurassic Park? One hint. Thanks, Dad. I'm so unappreciated in my time. Only one person can debug 1,000 programs. So, who am I and what am I going to be for Halloween? Very simple costume. Who am I? Come on. Who am I for Halloween? I don't have anything to give away right now, but if anybody got it right, I would try my best to try to do like a prize or something like that. But I don't have anything to give away right now. So who am I for Halloween? Nobody? I'm waiting to see in the comments. I'm just waiting to see. Come on, people, play along with me. Like, one hint. Here's another hint. He's heavy set. Who am I? Who am I for Halloween 2025? And I can say this. I have tried to, in the past, I have tried to go out and, like, really rack my costumes. Like, really go out there and try to be scary. And this year I'm just going to be simple. So, who am I for Halloween? Anybody guess? Who am I for Halloween? Since no one wants to have fun with me and say who I'm gonna be, I'm just gonna say it because my viewers just don't want to have fun with me and just keep saying random stuff in the chat. I am none other than the legend Dennis Nedry. Yes, Dennis Nedry. You didn't say the magic words. This is my whole costume right here. It came with the shirt, but it was a little too tight. And the thing was, is I ordered a 6XL, and for some reason Amazon sent me an XL for some reason, which I don't know why. Which I technically could mail it back, but then I don't know how long it would take to get back, and I think it would take forever. So it's stretchy and it fits me decently. I'm just not going to wear the shirt because the shirt just pops up over my stomach. So I'm just going to be Dennis Nedry for Halloween. I got like a badge and stuff like that. Um, I might put some black stuff on my face because he gets killed by the dinosaur, and I'm gonna have that on my face or something like that. I'm gonna shave this. I'm gonna shave this off because in the movie Dennis Nedry is a baby face. Like he has no hair on his face. So yeah, it's a simple costume this year. Glasses and costume. And like you ask, why am I dressing up as Dennis Nedry? It's a simple costume and I'm still kind of heavy. And Dennis Nedry was a heavy set guy. He was an engineer that was kind of always believed that he was ripped off by John Hammond and said that he wasn't paid enough for his job to run like 1,000 programs or 2,000 programs, debug 2,000 programs. I think that's what it was. And the one thing about it is Nedry is one of these characters that is like you wonder what is the background of this guy. Like he's a heavy set guy and he's a programmer. He's an expert programmer, but where did Nedry go to college? Where did Nedry come from? Like where does Nedry hail from? Like we know that he works at Jurassic Park. He's an engineer. He's a computer programmer. He runs he's one, which is crazy that you have 2,000 programs in your system running everything that goes to security. It goes to the wiring, everything in the park. Nedry runs, and if Nedry gets sick, who is John Hammond supposed to call when Nedry is not around? And supposedly, Nedry and Hammond hate each other, which, as we get from the relationship in the movie, that they've been in financial arguments in the past about how much Nedry gets paid, which somehow I've heard rumors that there was, they put a bid on how much that they were supposed to get Nedry for and how much he would get paid for, which apparently Nedry thought that was ridiculous for how much he was going to get paid for running that many programs. So the question is, where does Nedry come from? What is his background? Where did he go to college? And, the question is like, wouldn't you like to see I don't know, it's not a prequel. I think that's what they call them, prequels, to, see what it was like. Maybe just call the movie Nedry or something like that. Or because at that time, the park wasn't open yet. Something about the nostalgia. I should be the nostalgia critic. I'll tell you this. I would be a heavy set nostalgia critic. You, of all things you could do, you gave one of the most popular superheroes ever a bad credit card! A bad credit card! My goodness, I'm going to tear your throat out! Yes, that I would be the most heavy set nostalgia critic, I would say, in my opinion. But that's funny. I interviewed Doug Walker a while back ago here on my show, and it was a really fun interview. I'll tell you this: I was nervous as hell. Crystal can account to this. Like I was shaking as I was sitting in the seat, and I had one of my best friends sitting next to me doing this interview with me, and I was nervous. Like I was on the edge of my seat, and it's funny. There's no lenses inside of these glasses, so it's just like they're fake. So I wonder if there's people that get angry because they wear glasses and then people just use them for props and stuff like that. I wonder if they get truly angry because of that. It's a curiosity, like if there's a society of people get offended. How dare you You're wearing glasses without lenses. You're just wearing them as a prop. How dare you? I use them actually to see. And one of the funniest things is about Dennis Nedry is apparently he's blind as a bat when when he doesn't have his glasses. But even though he was able to see enough that he could just say, "Oh, I have enough money. I can get more glasses." Like that right there was an interesting line to me because like where Nedry was a very chaotic place because it was a little riverbank. So and the fact that when he slipped and he loses his glasses and he can't see is an interesting thing. Is if Nedry had still had his glasses, Dilophosaurus. It was a Dilophosaurus that he was killed by, and you know, uh, I actually I have a custom shirt I'm making with Nedry's face on it, and on the back of it is where Nedry's being sprayed by the Dilophosaurus. So hopefully a shirt will get here soon. Or if none of my custom shirts get here, I'll just wear this shirt right here. The you didn't say the magic word shirt, and like a lantern that has the Jurassic Park logo on it, and it has Dennis Nedry's name. I've been meaning to. I don't know why I want to get this much detail, but I want to get like a miniature picture of Nedry and like put it in the lantern. Just as more detail to it. I like getting details with my costume, and sometimes when you make a costume, you're supposed to hide your identity. You're supposed to become that character, and the only detail that I had to do honestly for this costume is to shave my face. So that's the next detail, and I'm gonna do. Nedry has dark hair, I know that, but I'm just gonna leave my hair brown because that's just me. But yeah, this is the costume that I'm gonna have for 2025. I'm gonna be the iconic Wayne Knight, known as Dennis Nedry. That's the actor's real name that plays Dennis Nedry, and also as Newman on Seinfeld. An interesting fact about Wayne Knight: when he was on Seinfeld, he had to do many takes of him running through a fake cornfield, and at that point he was out of breath and he was really taken away on how heavy he was, and he took at that point that he needed to lose weight after he did that scene, and after that he started losing weight after he was done with Seinfeld, and he's lost a lot of weight. He's very healthy now, I would say, and it's interesting for you to be in such an iconic movie like that. It must be very crazy for him. I know it was just a role, but like there's some actors that are in so many iconic movies and like have iconic lines, and it's interesting to think about. Um, and soon I'm going to be doing I think when I get when I just get the fire going, I'm going to make an episode on interviews on the street, and it will be either what is not your favorite word and why, something like that, or maybe go even more technical and say what's your favorite swear word and why when do you say this swear word, something like that. I might do like an interview on the street. I'm debating on which one I should do. Shout out to my friend Justin because he gave me the idea for doing interviews on the streets. And my other friend William Macknack, that is my engineer that works here on the. He's William is like my Dennis Nedry, except he doesn't hate me. I'm so unappreciated in my time. I love that line. Uh, but I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody has. October is this Wednesday, so I figured I would jump ahead and just do a live stream and jump on here and do just reveal my Halloween costume for 2025. And I gotta tell you, folks, it's the 1 year anniversary of the Helene hitting Western North Carolina, and I gotta say that living through that was insane. It took me away, honestly. Like, just the way my community was devastated, and just the large amount of people that were killed in the accident. And my love and prayer go out to the families of the victims of Helene, and my my I to wish that Western North Carolina. And I can tell you this, I shed a tear sometimes when I go around Western North Carolina and I see the scars of Helene. Honestly, it devastates me. Like, just to see how messed up Western North Carolina is, and it really tugs on my heartstrings when I see it in my community like this. And I just want to say that I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's staying healthy, and just want to say also, if you have a chance, I'm going to be a bit of a commercial here real quickly. If you're a Tommy head and you're looking for awesome Tommy gear, go to the Tommy store, which is in the description below, and you can get yourself a Tommy hoodie, a Tommy ball cap. You can also get the Tommy NC 2010 comic book on the Tommy store. Use code Tommy, and you get 10% off any purchase you get. There you go. Wham! That was a commercial right there. That's my best commercial face right there. My best commercial voice. You know what I mean? But, also that, I got this name wrong. My love still goes out to the family of Charlie Kirk. He was this past week he was shot by a rogue assassin, and his life was taken from his family and his young children. And my prayers go out to that family, and I hope things get better. Honestly. Negativity. Be gone. Negativity. Gone. But my prayers go out to the family of Charlie Kirk. He was a man that I would honestly like to be. Honestly, because he was a man that went around campus to campus doing inspirational speeches and debating the young youth of tomorrow on political standpoints and religion. And myself, I don't know if I would debate religion, because I know some things about religion, but I would do inspirational speeches and tour the country and kind of do what Charlie Kirk did, debate people on different things, movies and stuff like that, and just have a good time. Like, I think we can learn something from Charlie Kirk, and that is, his widow once said on public TV, to forgive people. And I guess I can say this, like, this person didn't do anything vicious to me. They just constantly picked and picked and picked and annoyed me. To every troll and hateful person out there, I forgive you. Even though you guys are lying sacks of, I truly do forgive you. I forgive anybody that just honestly ticked me off. I forgive you. And I'm going to move on with my life and stay positive. And, I'm a Christian man, and Jesus Christ says forgive and move on. Well, I don't think he says move on. He just says forgive your fellow man. I forgive every hateful person or every toxic person that has ever been hateful to me here on the internet, including past friends. I forgive you for using me for financial gain and using my name and stuff like that and making ridiculous clips and making stupid memes of me. I forgive you. I truly do forgive you. You know who you are. I'm not going to say your name. I don't have to, because because you'll use it like 1,000 times. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into that, but I just want to say that I forgive. I forgive everybody. I forgive every troll that has made a stupid video about me. I forgive you. Honestly, I'm gonna be the bigger man. Otherwise, I hope everybody's doing well. And, trying to think here of an interesting fact. Trying to think of a interesting fact. Interesting fact. On the set of Predator, um, all the actors had gotten food poisoning, and every chance that they took, they were basically cutting a fart. They had to poop, and they had to run off the set because all of them had gotten sick because they were in the jungle somewhere, and they had to get off the set real quickly. So every expression and everything they were doing, they were like, deliver with a serious face, and then they get off the set because they had to use the restroom because they were extremely very sick and farting and pooping and stuff like that. They had serious stomach problems. Schwarzenegger got sick, and a bunch of actors got sick on that set because they were drinking the water. And yeah. And they say in third world countries you should never drink the water because it is very toxic and you can get very sick. But yes, that is my interesting fact of the day. And what else? I'm trying to think. Trying to think. I've just been basically this week. I've just been working, hanging out, making some TikToks, and also if you want to check me out on TikTok, I'm TommyNC2010 on TikTok. I do walking TikToks, or I do I have uploaded a few of them to hear the In a World, the voiceover guy that I love those. I love his old trailers. He passed away, I think, in 2009. I can't remember what he passed away from. I think it was pneumonia. But yeah, his voice was silenced, I think, in 2009. And I love all of his old trailers that he did back in the day. I always thought they were awesome and crazy. And you can check me out on TikTok or Instagram. I upload pictures whenever I do something fun or eat something. But yeah, I'm gonna be Dennis Nedry for Halloween, and I just wanted to come on here, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Hope everybody's staying positive. As always, folks, I'm Tommy NC2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Catch you later, folks. Remember to do good for people. And have a great day.